The Optima is the vehicle largely responsible for Kia's U.S. sales breakthrough, proving yet again how important captivating design is to selling cars. For 2016, it gets redesigned. All week long, I would find myself parked next to other Optimas, and I would visually examine the design differences to see exactly what Kia changed here. This is far and away their best-selling vehicle, and it's obvious they didn't want to tinker too much with their blue-chip car. Making it look even less new, my tester arrived in this nondescript platinum graphite paint, riding on little 16-inch wheels finished in an equally dull light gray. And because it's the base LX trim, there's no distinguished exterior lighting either, unless you count these optional LED taillights. The original Optima is a great-looking car, a compliment I'm not willing to pay here. Marginally longer, taller, and wider, the Optima's growth bestows more headroom, shoulder room, and rear seat legroom, while allowing a little more luggage space. A stiffer overall structure allowed engineers to focus on improving ride and handling, and this car steps up its maturity level with a newfound smoothness and far better steering feel. But it's the models equipped with the 2-liter turbo that strive for greater driver engagement. This car is happier letting its Michelin Energy Saver tires and fortified suspension components keep things soft, quiet, and refined. 3 engines are available for the Optima, and 2 of them are carryovers. But this base LX trim can be specified with a new efficiency-minded 1.6-liter Turbo 4 rated at 28 mpg city, 39 highway. Which is why my 26 mpg weekly average is a bit disappointing. This 178 horsepower motor uses a twin-scroll turbo to generate 195 pound-feet of torque and works through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. That's a manual gearbox that shifts automatically. Its benefit is efficiency, but it can't match the traditional shift feel and smoothness of the company's 6-speed auto. More than any other, Hyundai and Kia do the best job of keeping their relationship on the QT. For instance, most consumers likely understand the correlation, say, between Ford and Lincoln, but would have no idea that this Kia Optima is ostensibly a Hyundai Sonata Eco. Now, I'm already on record as saying this powertrain's not for me. There's just too much sacrifice for too little reward. But in the right situation, I could see the frugal shopper driving off the lot with this specific Optima. It's not terrible, but it just won't in any way excite the passionate driver. Eco, normal, and sport modes can be selected, but there are too many moments of pressing the accelerator and waiting for something to happen. What the Optima LX Turbo does particularly well is give you a car that doesn't feel base, at least when ordered with the optional $2,600 technology package. Pleasant surprises come in the form of smart key access with a proximity sensor to activate the outside lighting and unfold the mirrors. There's a hands-free trunk that doesn't require a swipe of the foot. The power driver's seat has an easy access feature and memory settings. Dual-zone climate control, 3 USB ports with 1 in the rear, and an excellent Navi system with tons of easy-to-use features such as Siri Eyes Free.
How can I help you this afternoon?
And Apple CarPlay and Android Auto coming soon is an impressive array. And on the safety front, you get side blind zone alert, rear cross traffic alert, and a backup cam. And in the end, it's priced very reasonably, like this for $27,415. The black cloth seating is comfortable, but the high belt line in the rear makes seeing out the windows tough on kids. Perhaps because it arrives on the heels of the outstanding BMW 7 Series I recently tested, that the all-new Optima feels like a bit of a letdown. It's an okay car that doesn't move the emotional needle. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.